Girl, the stream already started with a crash. I can't believe it. I don't know what happened, but OBS crashed on me. Like before the stream started, girl, I am not going to be able to use this. This is so hot. And it's not even hot in Brazil today. Hello, everybody. Let's hope things work today, because I don't know, maybe it won't work properly. But let us hope it does. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Is there no sound? Really? Can't you hear me? Girl, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we can. Okay, we can. Yay, you can hear me. Okay, girl. I opened OBS and like I turned on the stream and then OBS crashed. So let's hope the stream works. Why am I wearing this? Because I got this on the Pretty Store and it's cute. I was like, okay, this is probably for children, so it's probably going to be small, but it isn't. It is huge. It is like super big. And it has Metadon written over here. Wait. So if there are any problems with the stream, try refreshing the stream, because I don't know what is wrong with OBS, but it never crashed. Like I do streams since like 2020. It never crashed like this before. Even though no, it was not last week. It was like sometime before, and something did crash. It did crash. I had to close it and open it again. It did happen. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be mad at on today because it's very hot for me. How's everyone doing? Hello, babies. Let me see who's here. Jacob, hello. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Ella. Hello, Blue King. Hello, Mila. Hello, Parfait Puffin. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Zadi. Hello, Koyama-san. Hello, Turquoise. Hello, Fufa Mimi. Hello, Lauti. Hello, Nanatan. Hello, Genie. Hello, Keto. Rogendola Bread Clone. Omikyu. Mariel Official. Hello. The music is turned off. Yes, there's no music in this section. Girl, I have been receiving so many copyright claims this past 2 weeks because I used to use the Lo-Fi Girl stream in the back, and they are free for you to use on your stream. There's no issue. There's no problem. And someone has been copyright claiming those. And, you know, those past streams like Tropical Rouge, Delicious Party streams, they've all been copyright. And I'm like, girl, I'm not going to do anything because it's... And that's why I don't use background music anymore, because it's always going to be a problem. Hello, Pinkberry. I am sorry. Kirarin Kira, hello. You keep playing through videos. No, it's not. It's not the issue. It's not. It's because of Lo-Fi Girl. I'm not gonna use That's why I don't put background music any longer. It always creates trouble. You know, like it always creates trouble. Anyways, how are you guys feeling? How are you guys excited for today? We're in another moment of the Who is Cure Eclair saga, and today is the last episode. It is Rei's moment. Is Rei Cure Eclair? What do you think? Ooh, girl, how are you guys feeling after last week's episode? I wasn't here last week on our regular stream time. I did the stream a little earlier. How did you guys feel about last week's episode? It's really, really crazy. And let me just say something. I have to say, I have to say a big thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos, because I have released a few videos this week. I have released my regular video related to the episode. It did super well. It was almost like 15 minutes talking about the episode, and it did super well. So thank you very much. The cinephiles from Korea, all the cinephiles, they have been doing really nice for this channel. So thank you very much. And also the other videos that I released this week, they are performing like super well. I know it is an exciting time. It is Eclair's time. She's coming. And we have the episode titles for July. We have a little summary as well for the next episode, which is going to be one of the most important ones. And I think I just have to say a big thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos. Thank you very much. I am happy. Look at the t-shirt I bought in Sao Paulo last week. Look at how cute it is. I love Isabel. And it is pink like Maderon. I love it. Hello, Giovanna. I felt like it was powerful. Last week was crazy. I've gone back into Korea. Doubt again. What if it's actually day? Let's see today. Let's see today. I don't care about this episode. I'm kind of feeling the same way. I was scared for a moment. Thank you, Hanamaru.
At GeoCub ATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Excuse me, Leo, ma'am. Please add Eclair's Makoto Jewel to the screen. Great, thanks. Light blue heart, 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 light.
Light blue heart, light blue. You were silent. The light blue heart was silenced. Is this stream owned by Usonoir? How am I going to add her Makoto Jewel? Let me see if I can do it. Okay, so I am like, okay, do I really care about this episode? It is today's episode. Today is the Eclair candidate I don't vibe with very much, I think. But I think she can be an interesting character. And I released a video earlier this week talking about an excerpt from an interview with the voice actors of Answer and Mystique. And Mystique's voice actor said that they had some ominous lines in this episode. And I wonder what those ominous lines are. Another thing that I feel like we are forgetting is that all of the 3 episodes that we had so far, Elisa's episode, Shiruku's episode, and Kurea's episode, they all brought new information on Kira Eclair. In all episodes, we learned something new about what happened. The mystery got deeper, and I feel like it is going to be kind of like that today. You know, I feel like there is a chance of us getting to know more about Eclair, about the past, about what happened today. We're not going to know everything, obviously, but I feel like we're getting something, because in all of the episodes that we got so far, we got something. Let me get the Makoto Jewel, and I have another something to add to the screen as well. You're going to see soon. Let me just get her Makoto Jewel here. Thank you, Jacob, for the super chat. Thank you very much. Light blue heart, light blue heart, light blue heart. Thank you. I was scared. Today, her grandma will likely stay significant at least. Sounds like grandma has friendship with Mikuru. Leodon. I like that. Girl calling her Elizabeth is weird to me. So is her name in Spanish, which is Canela. Huh? At this point, we need to call Usonar the king of unexpected twists, because he always breaks out of our theories each time. I've been rooting for Ade this whole time. I love her so much, and I want her to be Eclair so bad, even though it probably won't be her. Yeah, I think that what's nice about this is that, at least to me, because where's the, yeah, okay. I'm searching for the bigger one. I think that the nice thing about this is that, like, for example, my favorite is Shiruku. And even though I know Shiruku isn't going to be Eclair, she was already relevant in two very powerful episodes of the show. And we got so much of her, and I'm very happy with this. I feel like this is more than what we get sometimes with certain secondary characters in PreCure that don't really do much, or they're just there and for an episode and they're not going to come back. I feel like all of the Eclair candidates are nice characters, and I feel like they are all going to be important to the show, you know, in one way or another. Not only because they're Eclair candidates. Because I feel like even today, because I'm thinking of the Eclair candidates right now, and I feel like they all did something for the girl. My Makoto Jewel was awful. I'm sorry. But here it is. I think she's not gonna transform with this Makoto Jewel. I don't know what they're gonna do. Girl, I am so curious. Let's put it here, close to her. Like, girl, it's in your face, but you can't get it because it's with Usonoir. Because there's one thing I believe right now, that is she's coming back as Eclair, but her memories are not gonna be back. But do you guys feel the same? Because I honestly, that's how I feel. Because if her memories are back, why is Arcana Shadow still going to be Arcana Shadow? And did you guys see the new Arcana image? Apologies, but if I recall, I sent you a special thing to add to the border. Metaverse, yes, yes, yes. I am going to add it now to the screen, and I need to show everybody. So, I didn't know actually, and Metaverse came to me this week and drew a little something for us to add to the screen. And I'm going to add to the screen because I feel like this is an important thing, which is, as I said, something that is probably not that spread out. I don't know, because I haven't personally heard of it. But then, no, let me just rephrase that. So this is the disability flag, because July is the Pride Disability Month. And it is a month for us to raise awareness to disabilities and for us to advocate for accessibilities, for inclusiveness, and for overall knowledge of disabilities. And so Metaverse did this amazing drawing for the screen this month, and I feel like this is an important flag for us to fight for, and this is an important thing for us to have in the screen this month. So in here we're going to have Nodoka with the disability flag. We're going to see it bigger again in the art section. Thank you, Metaverse, very much for this. This is very sweet. And I love the drawing, and I feel like it's an important thing. And as I said, I did not know that July was Pride Disability Month. And then after Metaverse talked to me and said it and explained that it is, I searched on Google, just to learn more about it. And then lots of content started appearing for me on Instagram, on TikTok about this, all in English. I don't know if it's Pride Disability Month in Brazil as well. I'm not sure, but I found it very nice. So I think it's an important thing for us to remember and for us to advocate and fight for. So thank you, Metaverse, for doing this cute Nodoka drawing. It is really amazing. Thank you. Hello, Sophia. Wonderful note. If Eclair went to school in Makoto Mirai, she doesn't look like she's in school. That's true. That's true, but it's same for Ruruka. Like, did they drop out of school? We it's so funny. I kind of like Kusanara, but also hate him at the same time. Good villain, but he pisses me off. Anything is better than Darkine. I think the hard thing to beat Darkine in is in the design. She was such a slay. She kind of looked like Jesus Christ. Outside Jet, we don't have our human allies, which the other candidates will fit the bill. Yeah. I still want the fusion thing to be real. The only way I could do that was if you had to do a lot more work in your life than you would do at the beginning, because I don't want you. What are you saying? Hello, Kelly. Can't wait to see the new fairy companion. We need a mean Eclair candidate. Shiruka still has a chance to be someone else. What are you doing here, Metadon? I like the candidates in this order, least to most favorite. A. Shiruka, Lisa, Kurea. Do you reckon we'll see who's Eclair glimpse at the end of tonight's episode? No. Maybe her Makoto jewel will get damaged and that's why she's missing a sock. Haven't added my character yet. Can you please add Cure Yum Yum? Of course. Let's go. Let's get Yum Yum up in here. Happy birthday, Queen. Let us get another rainbow cure. She's adorable. Oh, she's gonna be here. We're talking rainbow. She's gonna be with Rainbow. Oh my god. Ah! Thank you.
Donated £2 through Super Chat. Can we add Homer for disability pride?
What was her name? Hoshi's no. Homare PreCure. I forgot her surname. Kagayaki. Girl, I forgot her surname for a minute. Like, girl, what? Thank you, Fulfomiri. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Let's go. Let's add her. Girl, I love her civilian design but I love her cure design too. It's incredible. I've seen people say the Makoto Jewel is going to transform into Shushutan. That's gonna be funny. Do you think they will have a preview for the Eclair episode or not? Because it's a big thing and I'm thinking they want to keep us on edge. I think they will. It's just not gonna show much. It's gonna be a regular preview and with some ominous shots. Because one thing is funny though. We're going to discover Eclair's identity next week. But her debut is probably going to be on 26. Right? Can't believe we saw her Makoto Jewel last week. That was wild. Niji's Cure Eclair Shadow. I didn't know that was a month. Same. Who do you think is the fairy companion? I think it's her Scrunchy. Entrapped. Medina Melody, welcome. That's so nice. Welcome. Do you think Eclair's merch will, in my opinion, Entrapta. Obviously, every month we need to have Entrapta on our screen. Okay, so her merch is already listed on Tokollectibles. It has been listed for a long while. I believe her merch is coming out next week. It's not coming out, obviously. It is going to be revealed after the episode, after next week's episode. I don't know though. It's something. It's something that's being very peculiar in my opinion, because I feel like we're dealing with such a different season when it comes to how they're doing things. So I feel like, yes, the merch is coming out after next week's episode. The merch is getting revealed after next week's episode, but I also believe we are getting the merch leaking first. A website uploading the images first. A very interesting theory of Cure Eclair. The butterfly on her hat means that it was created to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That's very beautiful. Did you know something? There's an interview with Yano Akane, who is the designer of Star Detective PreCure, and we see a lot of imagery with butterflies and Cure Eclair, right? I'm going to do a video on Yano's interview later. I'm not going to record today, but she mentions that when she was creating Cure Eclair's design, she put butterflies on Eclair's design. Like, that wasn't something that the team has asked her to do, or it wasn't something mandatory for Cure Eclair. And she added butterflies to Eclair's design. And then later, it became part of Eclair's mystery. It became part of Eclair's whole thing in the show. And so Akane's idea of adding butterflies to Eclair probably influenced the team when they were creating the whole Eclair plot. That's very nice, right? Today's hair clip is actually Eclair's lost sock detransformed. Makoto Mirai School has a high school division. The uniform is blue for them. Homare. I love Yum Yum. Me and my friend are watching Delicious, and she's our shared favorite Delicious. Hello, Dwight. Not the big homie in the middle of the screen. For her birthday, let's name all of her awards in Delicious Party Awards. Shut up, Sophia. No. Good morning. 2 weeks of pain. How much they are going to scratch it? I'm getting anxious to know, Eclair. Girl, this week and next week are going to go by so slow. I'm so scared to get bombarded trying to get Eclair merch. Be careful, girl, because it's going to be hard to run away from the merchandise. Eclair merch is always... I think it's going to be beautiful. It's hard to know, right? Because... I mean, at least to me, I think this season's items have been a little divisive, in my opinion. Like, I love the Cure Arcana Shadow Rod. I don't really like the other items in this season. But I love the acrylics and everything, What a shame we can't have Eclair and Naga in the movie or something. Girl, they're coming together. They're gonna be together. Girl, I need to do my skincare. I took a shower and I didn't do it, so let's do it now. Oops. I am using a facial serum with vitamin C, caffeine, and I have no idea how to pronounce those in English, but it's a very good item. It's almost ending. And do you guys take care of your skin? Do you guys do skincare? I don't usually do much. I use a facial thing in the morning and one after the shower and one before going to sleep. That's usually how I do it, but nothing much. Damn it. It's almost over. The problem is that I don't want to buy another because those things, skincare items, are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. Are you guys watching X-Men? I'm watching it, and girl, I love X-Men so much, and the second season is just being like a banger so far. I have watched up until episode 3. I know episode that episode 4 is already out, but I have watched up until episode 3. So, very exciting. Let's go to Cabot's on screen. No spoilers about what, girl? Because in this stream, it's very hard to not talk about spoilers. And you start doing skincare. Do it. English speakers can't pronounce the rest of it either. Oh my god. Don't say that. Should I? Yes, you should. Who's your favorite X-Men? I think mine is probably Rogue or Jubilee. Mine is Psylocke, but I am crazy about Jubilee, especially after this season. The first season was great with Jubilee, and this second season is being great with her as well. I love her. Love, love, love her. My favorite Avenger. Captain Marvel. Probably. I don't know much about Avengers, though. Hello, Stormcloud. Me and my best friend have been watching Winx. She never got to fully watch it, so it's been a very fun experience. I did it with the first season. I was watching with friends, but if Usonoir was the first to be able to interpret the Mirage Tome, was a disagreement about the prophecy the cause of phantoms splitting off from the agency? Usonoir is Mikuru's grandmother, confirmed. Oh my god. I love your idea, Roganola. I love it. When you said season, I thought you meant Marvel Rivals. I went back to play Marvel Rivals just because Jubilee has arrived. But I only know how to play with Manto e Adaga, Dagger, Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger. I am playing with Jubilee too, and I love playing as Squirrel Girl. I love it. But it's been a while since I played it. No, I went back to playing it yesterday. Amigo de brasileiro, você também estrefa. Meu Deus, é muito. Muito. Como é que fala? Periquito, né? Ai. Ai, ai, ai. Não pode falar no YouTube, né? Desculpa. Hello, Ritsu! Hello, Marianne! When is the second half of Star Detective? Star Detective has 51 episodes, so I think you can say after episode 26. And then I released a video earlier this week talking about the things that are still to come in Star Detective. So we have quite a few things, and those things are going to be present in the season that we already know based on what was shared on the interview. And I think I'm very curious about so many things. The story of this season is making me go crazy. And I cannot wait to see Ruruka's story. Girl, what happened? Oh my god, thank you!
At Parfait Puffin donated £5 through Super Chat. My sister would like to have Zanka from Geishakuda on the screen smiley face. Like if you hate POCHITAN.
Girl. Girl, I love how she spelled Pochitan. She couldn't say. I need to know if there's a way of us changing the voice. But girl, we love Pochitan here. We also love Cursed Pochitan that is here every week too. But Perfect Puffin, thank you, girl. Thank you. Zanka from Gachiakta. Let's go. I love the Gachakta character designs. They're very nice.
At GeoCubATL donated $1.99 through Super Chat. POCHITAN.
We can do like a little dance. POA POCH. No, like P. How is P? P O C H I T A N. Oh my god, thank you, Chuka. No. Thank you, Parfait Puffin, as well. Let's add Zanka. Zanka is one of the coolest characters from Gachakta. Oh, by the way, I am watching a few shows on this season. And are you guys watching what's the name of that show? Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. I don't remember if that's exactly the name, but girl, what a great show. And I love that they're playing Street Fighter 6. That shows everything. The first episode was great. Loved it. And there's also another show that I'm watching that I started watching yesterday. I Love You Till the Day You Die, something like that. That seems very tragic, but I loved the first episode. And also this show of the girl who is also a kaiju. Did you guys see that? I liked that one. I watched 2 episodes. That's a good show. Hello, T. Oh my god, we have Zanka fans here. I'm here now. I almost finished my OC. I just need to make Cure Harmony. Family means no one gets left behind. Last year when you did UN Idol's first half ended. When did this? Oh my god, Federico, you're asking questions that are very hard for me to answer. I'm very bad at math. Hello, Trinity. Good morning. After Cure Eclair's saga, I'm curious how they will use 3 extra girls who look the same as the real Cure person. I think they're going to keep on using them normally because I feel like this is going to kind of be something that, like, they are established characters and that can be used normally. For example, Elisa can keep on doing the detective investigations that she wants to do to get inspired with Detective Ellie. Shiruku can keep on calling the girls for whatever reason, and Rei is going to be at school. So I think this is something that will be kind of like they're still going to be there. And I feel like, did you guys see something happened earlier this week? We had the episode titles, and episode 25 was called The True Detective Ellie Case Files, something like that. And I was like, girl, isn't it supposed to be the episode that we're going to discover Cure Claire's identity? And I was like, maybe Elisa will help them discover. But then it was printed wrong. So maybe we're going to have more Detective Ellie case files in the future. Elisa can still be present. Shiruku can still be present. Today is even easier because she can just, be at school. And she is Pochitan's friend. Rei is Pochita's friend, so it makes it even easier for her to be around the girls. New ending, right? The new ending. Girl, it's kind of taking them a little while. Don't you guys think? The new ending isn't here yet. Where is it? Na 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 nazo nazo do 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 do. That they make Dante. I love it, but I'm excited for the new one. I'm excited to see Eclair dancing. It's probably going to be next week, right? Because, or no, I don't know what to think. Oh, let me show you guys. Look at this. A box arrived earlier this week. Look at the size of the Cure Kiss acrylic. This is from the Kimito Lulala collection. And what's nice about this is that apart from the size, that it also has a back. Because usually acrylics don't have nothing in the back. And this one does. It's everything. I love it. And the pretty box also arrived. This was released at the end of the year. I don't know if you guys remember. There was one for each of the idols, and I got the Maron one. And they were like kimono with modern costumes. It was very nice. I really liked it. And, you know, it's a little box that comes with a keychain, a badge, pictures, and an acrylic. Very sweet. And what else? The badge. Look at the badge. Maron is so pretty. I love her. I love her. I miss her. Mega big. I hope we get to see the Garu girl. Same. Where is she? We need her. We need her. I think we'll get the new ending on the Eclair debut. Ow. I hit my knee. Oh my god, why does it hurt so much? Girl. I love how they do it in Wonderful, and the ending has two versions, one for Answer and Mystique. And oh, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. Norway versus England. Who are we rooting for? I'm rooting for Norway because they beat Brazil, so they need to win the cup now. Hello, Prince. How are you? Tibu Kuna Path of Revenge. Shut up, Aquatic. That's so true. No. Ow, girl, it hurts. My knee already hurts after this. Ooh, honey. Girl, what were we talking about? I don't even remember. Bye, Perfect Puffin. Thank you for the super chat. Bye-bye. Have a good game. Oh, it would be nice if we had two versions of the new ending. We don't even have the name of a song, right? Maybe they're going to announce it today. Or because do you guys think we're going to see Cure Eclair in episode 25? What do you guys think? Let me know. Hello, gaming. I wonder where Duduka and Kure's parents, because how could those girls were only 14 and investigating in London? It's all very mysterious. Like, Duduka's family is a mystery. Maybe her family is in London. Maybe she is living in London, and then she came to Brazil. She came to Brazil. Nunuka come to Brazil. Maybe she came to Japan to investigate in the Kyoto Detective Agency because she had a partner in the Kyoto Detective Agency. I hope that they really go deep into that story. I think it's going to be interesting if they do. What else? Oh, okay. When it comes to Eclair, I believe we're going to see her transformation only in 26. Do we have confirmation if she is going to appear in 25 already? I don't remember. Because maybe we're just going to discover who she is, and then the episode will end with the reveal of who Eclair is, and then in 26 she is going to become Cure Eclair again and transform. I think her identity is going to be revealed at the end of episode 25 and her debut in transformation 26. Yes. Same. I'm good, Prince. Girl, I'm good, but my knee is hurting. Thank you for coming back to the streams. That was the Ultimate Headcanon with Brazil guest starring. That is true. That is true. Please come to Brazil. Brazil appeared on X-Men.
At Sophia AK4X donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
I believe Cabotin is actually Cure Eclair.
I agree with you, Sophia. I agree. I think the same. I think the same thing. Can't wait for the Star Detective episode where they go to Brazil. I wonder how Duduka and Curricular met each other. Same. I'm curious. They don't always care to think of the parents, so maybe they're not present. Yeah, I think that this is something that that can happen especially in Star Detective. Especially in Star Detective, but we never know. It'll be like her beating just a quick flash. Maybe. The donation is Eclair colored. That's so true. Sophia AK4X. You're so right, Sophia. As Cabaton is your husband. Fufo Mimi, you traitor. I'm gonna sing a song for you from Madonna's new album. I just need to remember. The lyrics. Madonna betrayal lyrics. I'm joking. I didn't go to Japan, no. I think that Elisa is her fairy. I love that theory. I don't believe in it, but I love that theory. I did not go to Japan last week. No, I was in São Paulo. But I...
At GeoCubATL donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Mikuru's mom is Cure Eclair. Light blue heart, 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 light blue heart.
Light blue heart, light blue heart, light blue heart. Girl, but let me tell you one thing. Who is Mikuru's mom though? I think her mom is Anna's mom. I think they're sisters. I think they are sisters. That's my belief. Light blue heart, 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 light blue heart. We have new 2025-27 PreCure season theme or special word related to it in the new Star Detective ending. Maybe. Sophia, can you just get Asgore instead of Lel's husband? I agree. Sophia is now married to Asgore. Girl, I had such a hard time beating Flowery on Deltarune. I was only able to beat him because I got, what's the name? That there was a patch, right? That made it easier, that made the battle easier. I was trying to beat it before the patch came out. I could not. Girl, I would never win that battle. I would never win that battle. Girl, I can't. I have nightmares. I have nightmares. User, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you. Thank you very much. Light blue heart. Exactly. Cure Eclair. Dot. I'll tell y'all, but I don't want to get far from toy. Look for candles in the second ending. I wonder how the second ending will be. I think it's going to be more of an emotional song. Hello, Geronimo. What will Cure Eclair's transformation item be? A perfume. I believe it's going to be a perfume because we don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a perfume. Maybe after their mom delivered Anna and Mikuru, she and Anna suddenly were transferred to the future. No, I believe that what I believe is that she is she had Mikuru, and then for some reason she was sent to the future, and in the future she had Anna. I really miss Kimito Idol. Me too, Marian. Did you beat the secret boss? No. I didn't do anything after, because like if there's one thing I will never touch is the weird route. Because the weird route is worse than the genocide route for me from Undertale. I hate it. I mean it's very good. Like it's very intriguing, it's very bizarre, it's very well done, but it makes me go crazy. Just like the genocide route. I would never do the genocide route either. But the weird route, I don't know. I watched lots of videos of the genocide route and everything. And the Sans battle at the end, it's bizarre to me. It's very scary as well. I hate it. But I was engaging with it more than the weird route. The weird route makes me so uncomfortable, which is a good thing. You know, I feel like it's a good thing. But I did not beat the pink. I don't know if that's her name, but I did not. I don't even know what I have to do to get to the boss, but maybe one day I will. I didn't try. I am not a completionist, especially in Deltarune, because I suck at it. I am so bad. I am the worst player ever. Like, I have so much trouble with the bosses from Deltarune. You guys have no idea. I'm still in the camp that Usonoir is Mikuru's mom and the legendary detective from when Mikuru was talking about. Oh. Girl, yes. I like that theory. I like that, Fulfill Me. I love that theory. I'm vibing. Hitting good PreCure touch second. It's going to be out soon. Not today, though. Breaks are extremely important. Do you like the season better than Kimito Idol? No. I'm too scared to do the weird route. Genocide route is hard AF. I remember I had a friend who was doing the genocide route. I was physically on his house, and he was trying to beat Sans, and I was like, girl, I'm glad it's not me. Send your meme, Sophia. Sorry, what am I gonna say? I'm feeling unhappy. Oh no, Marian. Is everything okay with you? Did something bad happen? Apart from your team losing the World Cup, if that's a problem for you, you can understand that it is also for me, because Brazil also lost last week. It got eliminated from the World Cup. I also believe they're sisters, but imagine mom has to choose and staying at the past with Mikuru or staying in the future with Anna, the drama. Yeah, if that's the case, she's definitely suffering. Just like Anna is supposed to be suffering because she's far away from her mom. But The show doesn't want to go there. Can I send you drawings? Of course, of course. Now, what do you think about the whole controversy of Toby Fox and translations? Hello, Anthony. How are you? Lottie, I have the opinion that games should be localized so that most people will be able to play the games. Most people will be able to enjoy the games. And I feel like there's one thing about, I understand how he feels, like he wants to protect his game, and obviously he doesn't know many languages, and so he's not going to be able to check if the translations are accurate or not. But you're going to have to trust a translator. You're going to have to look at a translator and say, I trust you, do your job in a great way, because people need to be able to enjoy your game. And if you don't have the game translated into different languages, I know English is an universal language. Lots of people know it, and lots of people are going to be able to enjoy the game in English, for example. I think the game is in English and Japanese. I'm not sure if there are more languages. But come on. If there are more languages, it would be even better. It would englobe more people. More people would be able to enjoy your game. That's my opinion. But I'm not really sure if I have the whole scenario of what happened with Toby Fox. I just saw that I remember like vaguely something he said about it, but oh my god. Do you think that Mikuru and Anna are twins? No. People were making pretty mean comments about Argentina, and I felt a little uncomfortable. Girl, don't come to Brazil. Don't come to Brazil, because what people say about Argentina here, crazy. Crazy. Oh my god, Marian, that's awful. But please stay safe and try to keep your grandmother safe as well. Please. Anthony, Shinozaki, I love her. She's everything. I wonder if we'll get a translator after all the chapters are out. That would be great. That would be great. Because I mean, I understand like there are lots of jokes, there are lots of puns in the game. And that is not easy to translate, especially if you like for you to know how to translate that is you need to actually know the game, so it's not an easy job. I feel like translators are heroes because it's not easy. For example, when sometimes I'm talking and I don't know how to translate something from English to Portuguese, for example. It's hard. It's hard to find the right words. I understand it in English, I understand it in Portuguese, but I can't translate it sometimes, Hello again, Stormcloud. Kabaton and Oreski are not twins. They are the same character, though. The VTuber that makes every team lose is hilarious. T sent that to me. That was amazing. Hello, Stray Kids. How are you? I think, look, I don't even like football, but the World Cup is fun. It just makes people connect. It brings people together. It's kind of wild. And I like it better. Like the feeling of the World Cup being like uniting Brazil in one nation is stronger than in the Olympics, for example. Because in the Olympics, I feel like, okay, people are rooting for Brazil in every opportunity, but they criticize the athletes a lot. And football, okay, our football players are criticized a lot too, but it unifies the whole nation into one vibe. That was why I was rooting for Brazil so hard, because I really wanted to keep that vibe going. Because now the next national event here in Brazil is going to be the elections in October. That's going to be a disaster, a real disaster. Anyways, let's read today's synopsis. Oh, okay. So Toby Fox context. Toby Fox is planning to on having the game translated after it's done, and the game, in particular Deltarune, has lots of implications and foreshadowing in English that is easy to mess up in translation, and he doesn't want to share those pieces of information with translators because those infos could get leaked. So that's understandable. Also, did anyone here play Omori? I am playing In Stars and Time right now, and I'm liking it. And I was suggested to play Omori, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. I am enjoying it. Anyways, let's read the synopsis for today's episode. Today's episode is called Rei and Kei's closing a mystery case. Ooh. So in this episode, Jet Senpai is going to be hard at work in creating a fragrance with the scent of the lily that has bloomed in the Kyoto Detective Agency because they believe that smell might bring the memories back. Is that going to be the case? I think that is one of the things that is going to trigger the memories back from Cure Eclair. In Makoto Mirai Academy, there are bizarre incidents happening. And together with those bizarre incidents, lots of rumors are spreading. And there's a skeleton in the science room, a playing piano in the music room, a weeping painting in the art room. And there's also this urban myth that the great king of the month of 7 will appear and destroy the world. So all of those things are coming together to create this ominous feel. And then Mikuru are going to be entrusted with the investigation by the chairperson of Makoto Mirai, and Rei will offer to assist them. So the three of them are going to investigate the school together. And their search of the science and music room yield no clues, but Rei will feel a lingering sense of unease. When they go to the art room, Rei becomes suspicious upon noticing that the positions of the plaster busts and canvases have been altered, finally realizing the true nature of what felt out of place. Hearing Rei's explanation, Anna and Mikuru piece the clues together and solve the mystery of these bizarre incidents. Okay, so this is the last Who is Cure Eclair candidate episode. It is focused on Kaneda Rei. She is going to be the last one. And I feel like we that are here discussing, and I even discussed this in my video, we are here discussing the fact that why do we have one more episode? Last week's episode made it very clear, but we need to remember that we're dealing with kids, and kids, very young kids who watch PreCure, and this needs to be fun for them as well. I think that kids can have a different outlook, a different perspective at this. Some of them might believe it's Eliza because she wants to be a detective. Some of them might think it's Shiruku because she blew up Arcana Scover, for example. Some of them might think it's Kure because of all the things that happened, etc. Different reasons. But ultimately, I think today's episode can be a nice one. It can be exciting, and it can also bring interesting perspectives towards Rei. Rei is so far out of all the four candidates the one that has appeared the least, even though before last week's episode I felt that Kurea was the one that gave us the least when it comes to her. Now we have a little more, but in terms of appearance, it is still Rei, the one who appeared the least, the one who was present the least in the show. She only appeared for 2 episodes, and now we're having her in her 3rd episode. And one episode was just like her introduction. I think it was episode 5, 4, 5. I don't remember. Right at the start of the show. And yeah, I'm curious to see what we're going to have today. I think it's going to be an exciting one. And they're always bringing Eclair stuff in these episodes. So welcome back, Bread Clone. Love Omodi. Omodi is dark. Hello, Gallardo. I watched episode 13 and discovered that unlike what Jet said about London not knowing about Eclair's existence, Usonoir described her attack as Kyoto's agency's attack. Hello, last week I realized there was no stream. Hopefully the arts I have today are organized. Kuriadia, remind me to show your arts from last week as well. By the way, don't forget to send your arts for today. And if you sent me arts for last week, because I did a stream last week, but I don't think I showed arts. So if you have sent me arts for last week, remind me what those arts are. Send them again, or just a reminder. Quote yourself, because I am very bad at this. So please. Geronimo, my gym type would probably be normal. I love normal Pokemon. I love fairy Pokemon. I love grass Pokemon. Lately, I've been loving poison Pokemon too. I am so for it, eh? Hey, can you sniff these flowers for us? Why not, right? But yeah, I'm excited. Girl, I am checking to collectibles like every day to see if they update. Oh, there's one other thing I need to talk about. I don't know if you guys have seen, there's another leak from our White Queen. She is here with another image of her visual. Her tiara is everything. And another thing, her toy. Okay, we don't have the name of her toy yet, but we know when the toy is getting released. So what happened was the following. There's been a toy listing for lots of toys, lots and lots and lots of toys. And when it comes to September, there is a new toy listed for Star Detective PreCure. Remember, September is when the toys from usually the power-up get released, right? They are released in September. The house from Wonderful PreCure was released in September. And even if it's not a power-up, it's also released late August, early September. For example, the baton from You and Idol, the book from Cure Majesty. What else? The Delicious Party item as well. The arrow from Healing Good. The Tropical Rouge thing. The makeup thing from Tropical Rouge. Those are all released during that period. Star Detective, we don't know the name of this item yet, but we strongly believe it is related to that Duduka item that we've already seen, and that item is the one that's getting released in September. Since it is kind of an expensive item, it is probably going to be the last item, the last big item of Star Detective. That's why I don't believe Star Detective is getting a power-up, because we're already getting a special item, so that's my belief. Leo, what's your favorite from the starters of Generation 10? Generation 10 is the new one, right? Or is it the last? Because if it was the last, it's Fuecoco. But if it's the new one, it's probably And girl, it's kind of becoming a thing. Pombon, the dog, the little dog, it's probably my fave. And I think it's adorable. But like, I am not 100% in any of them. I'm probably gonna wait for more. And I am of the opinion that I usually like the ones that transform, that evolve into divas in the last form. And so, like, I'm always trying to see if there's some sort of serve at the end. And so, for example, Primarina, girl, what the hell? Everything to me. The last few years we haven't been given divas, and the last few generations, and the last generation was an exception because I fell in love with Fuecoco. I didn't even evolve my Fuecoco. It was Fuecoco until the end. So it's gonna depend. I believe right now I'm getting the fire starter, but it's gonna depend because I might get another. One week away. It's not 1 week away. It's one step away. One step away from your freedom. My new arts will start with pride. Okay. Kuda! Hello, welcome back to Turquoise. I'm back and the movie is done. What movie were you watching? What is the name of Eclair's attack? Girl, I'm so curious. I'm so curious. What's the name of her attack? Kurea. Where are your items? To collectibles, please update with visuals. Bring and also update with Ruduka's item as well. Give it to us. Give it to us. I'm curious. Oh, let me show you what the mangas I got. Oh, no. I'm not going to show you because I've already stored them. But I got this one. That is called, this one is here because I'm going to read it. Spicy Milk Candy. Did you guys ever hear of it? I got this. It's a BL, I think. I'm curious about it. Spicy spicy milk candy. It's interesting. The synopsis is a little wild, but that's why I got it, just because it's wild. I am curious to read it, and there was another manga that was announced that is, oh, you know what's coming to Brazil finally? Kuragehime. It's getting published here. I'm shook. And there's one manga that I really want to be published here. Girl, I hate it here sometimes. Shugo Kata has never been published in Brazil. Can you believe it? Her attack name is Eclair Resolution. I like the name. Leo, have you heard of... No. What is that? I have no idea. Jellyfish Princess, yes! I am so excited for that. Oh, I also got this manga, which is from the same publisher. They're publishing lots of BLGL here. This is Uma Luz na Penumbra. Belíssimo nome. And in Japanese, it's called Kurayami ni Strobe. But this kind of pissed me off. I was angry. Do you guys think the second cure, the second transformation that Ruruka will have is going to be the same, just in a new color? And instead of butterflies, it's like gonna be like petals coming out. Imagine, girl. That would be funny. That would be funny. I wish I could watch Shugokata again. Why don't you watch it? You should. It's long, but you should. Shugokata is great. I think I remember reading the manga. I have never read Shugokata Jewel Joker. Is that it? I didn't read that one. I read the manga. The manga's great, but Encore, I did not like Encore. I did not like it. But I did enjoy Shugokata Doki Doki. I enjoyed it. Eclair and Arcana dual transformation only. I want it. I wish they made Ruka's outfit purple instead of white. Her civilian or her cure outfit? Oh, also another thing that is very important is that next month we are getting an interview with Cure Eclair's voice actor in the magazines. So this month we got 2 interviews. One is from Hondo Kaede and Senga Hikari, the voice actors from Answer and Mystique. And the other interview is from Yano Akane, the character designer. I am going to bring both of them here in videos on the channel. I'm not going to record them. Oh, I was going to record a video. I'm not going to record any videos today because there's lots of arts. And then next month, we are getting an interview with her voice actor. And it's obviously this way they announced it. They just said her voice actor is being interviewed. They did not say who her voice actor is because that would obviously give away her identity. But it's kind of sad because if it wasn't for the toy, speaking of crossover with Conan, have you watched them more than once? No. The one thing that I'm watching more than once so far is the episodes that bring us the Eclair candidates for the cinephiles. Because I need to rewatch the episodes so that I remember everything that the candidates have done to bring to the videos. So I'm rewatching all the episodes. But the crossover was nice. It was a very special thing. I wonder if we're gonna have more. Not this year with this season, but maybe in the next seasons, and or I don't know, other crossovers in the PreCure universe. I also really need, please, toy animation. Announce a new Otona for us. Give us a new Otona. And Cure Arcana shadow attack name is Eternal Eclair. What a beautiful name. Shooting lily-shaped flower beams, girl. Bring it. The girls are giving us bird. And the others, they need to give us something, right? This you have to think which anime is suitable to cross over with PreCure. Girl, after Shin-chan, I think everything is possible. Otona Healing Good, please. You're already doing it. Have you seen any other Magical Girl Shoujo themed stuff? Shoujo, no. Oh, well, there's the new stuff from what's the name? Ray Earth. Right, there's a new trailer and there's new voice actors. So Ray Earth is big. I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. I feel like they're giving us everything. In terms of visuals, at least, I'm enjoying the trailers too. The visuals are incredible. Fortnite with PreCure. Girl, there's no Fortnite even with Sailor Moon. Imagine with PreCure. Imagine if Sailor Moon crossovers with PreCure. That is a crossover I would love to see. That would shake the earth. Star Detective and Sailor Moon. Sailor Saturn with Cure Arcana Shadow. Girl, bring us just merch. Just merchandise. There's nothing else. Just merch. I need a Tona Kimito Idol. Me too, but it's still very recent for us to think about that. I also think like Delicious Party. I think Delicious Party is some sort of a contender for a future Otona in the future. Not nowadays, but in the future, because it's very we think it's not, but it's very loved in Japan. Yui's merch, it goes like super high in price. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. And girl, Wasta announced their last concert, which is going to be in February 2027. My heart is breaking. I really wanted to be there. Imagine going to watch Wasta. Yes, what's your 010 ship? I don't know. I don't know. I have one. Nana and Zakuri. I really like their relationship in the show, but I hate it when it's turned into a ship thing because I really don't like when it's seen as a ship. Do you think the London Detective Agency are villains? They hid the key info about Makoto Jules to the Cures, never searched for Ruruka. Jet knew nothing until episode 13, and he's from London. I think they... I don't know. Because right now, I'm very confused. I think that they are inept. Because after the big battle happened and Eclair destroyed the Makoto Jewel, they were there. They were investigating. And they couldn't find that picture. The picture was there. They couldn't find it. Anna and Mikuru were able to find that picture months after with less experience as detectives. Even though they have the jet gadgets, but like don't the London agency has like anything? And I'm confused when they say Ruruka was part of the London agency. Was she part of the London agency already as a cure? Or do the agencies around the world can operate without cures, with just regular detectives? Because I also believe that Mikuru's grandmother is a star detective, but I don't think she's a cure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she can be, but I don't know. Eclair's birthday is approaching. And it's funny. Shushutan is obviously her scrunchie. But what's bizarre about this, I also think it is the scrunchie, okay? I also believe it is. But what's weird about this, for me at least, is the fact that based on the interview that Senga Hikari did, she said that, like, we're going to have Shushutan being revealed, and we're gonna notice if there was any foreshadowing towards Shushutan's identity or not. And by saying that, I believe there is being some foreshadowing, and maybe we're not being able to see. But if it's just the scrunchie, like, girl, like, is that what Shushutan has been doing all this time? Being a scrunchie? Just to be close to Kurea? I feel like the fact... that's why I really like the theory that Shushutan is Elisa. And maybe... I don't know. Maybe when Shushutan, I don't know, because like there is one hole in that theory, which is that Shushutan is not Elisa was not able to enter the veil in the last episode that she appeared. So that's if she were Shushutan, she was going to be inside the veil, I believe. So I don't know. And about coming back to the London agency, it feels like they are hiding some information, and they're also, it seems that they're also bad at what they do. I feel like they're, because I could say like they hiding information or they don't know about the stuff. But even the Phantom Thieves said that they are hiding information, right? And the Phantom Thieves are fairies. Maybe they were fairies from the London agency. And I wonder why they joined the Phantom Thieves. I'm very curious as to why. Maybe it is because of the London agency. And we've seen the last episode that Mikuru was in London when she was a younger child with her grandmother, and her grandmother is clearly a detective. Look at how she dresses. Maybe she is a detective from the detective agency in London. Is she there? Is she actively working as a detective there? Or is she Uso Noir? You know, like, what's going on? Girl. What a betrayal, choosing the scrunchie. Leo, when do we learn about Mikuru's grandma? Baron, what are you like? Are you talking about what we already know, or what we're gonna discover? Because if it's what we're gonna discover, I believe that it's gonna be like in the far future, like episode 43, something like that. You know, because if you're asking specifically, we do not know. We do not. We know it's happening in the show at a certain point, but we don't know when. Oh, Hollow Knight is great. Yes, I love that game. It's so hard, but it's so good. I need to play Silk Song. I think Ruruka was a cure before, but Cure Eclair wasn't able to transform until the last minute, where we see her sacrificing herself. Also, you think they were not cures at the same time? Like they were acting together as detectives, but not as cures? I like that. Fufa Mimi is Shushutan. I like that. Odd how Shushutan hasn't really been mentioned at all, with the only implication really just being the Cure Eclair would need a fairy. I have a theory that Niji is Shushutan because how similar his hair color is to Shushutan's fur color. Yeah, that's also the fact that there would be a reason for him. We know that all of them are fairies, and if he is Shushutan, he is close to Eclair's Makoto Jewel, right? Fufamimi is Sailor Neptune. What do Shushutan was sniffing her hair all the freaking time? Maybe it smells good. She uses good products, baby. Her hair is pretty. Her hair is pretty. Let's get the Kabaton screen. Let's go. Really hope that the Phantom Thieves get some kind of individual arc. It's fine if they all get redeemed together, but it would be more satisfying to happen one by one. I think there is a possibility, because like Star Twinkle had individual episodes for the villains. Not individual episodes for the villains, but the villain stories were tied to Cure stories, and we could understand more of them. And so I feel like this can be possible here because the writer is the same. So I think there is a strong possibility. And that would be nice. That would be nice. I love Star Detective, but Mikuru is so underutilized. I think she's utilized more or less in the same vibe as Anna. Anna a little more, because Anna had a little moment of missing her mother, which are very little moments, like very, very little moments. But they happened. But I feel like overall, Anna and Mikuru, they more or less have the same vibe as characters, you know? I love Star Detective. To embrace the power of Shushutan is to become Shushutan itself. I thought Mikuru was close to her grandmother, who is a Star Detective. Yeah, she is, but she doesn't live together with her anymore. She used to live in the school dormitory. And now she lives with Anna, obviously, but Nishi does have a bunch of points that could be considered foreshadowing. Hello, Dwight. I'm gonna ask you, did you guys ever watch Symphogear? Yes, I did. I think Shushutan's power is what made everyone forget Kira Eclair's identity. But I think Usunora knew her identity. It's kind of... Girl, I almost closed OBS. It's kind of like a mystery so far because Usunora... I was like, is Usunora like a cruel villain? But he is. What he's doing to Ruruka girl that has no pardon. But I think that the way it's being done is so good, and I have been wondering about it. Does he know who was Eclair? Because maybe he doesn't, but he was able to get her Makoto Jewel. Because if he knows who but that's the thing. Maybe he wouldn't do anything to her because he wouldn't do anything outside of what the book tells him to do. Right? But he is going after the Makoto Jewels, and the book isn't telling him to go after the Makoto Jewels. The book only tells where the Makoto Jewels will appear, right? So he has some volition of his own. He is doing certain things based on his own will, right? So, anyways, let me get the arts ready. I think Mikuru playing the piano is going to be relevant to Sonora since they mentioned his musician's ways to be significant in an interview. Yeah, so Usonoir is in Japan, he's called Usonoir Sama. But the translation for the Sama was Maestro Usonoir. Sama is a suffix that is used for praised individuals. And Maestro is a praised individual. So that translation is there for a reason. And so the musical relation between the musical references in Usonoir aren't there for nothing. We are going to discover what they are. I don't like it when they make a certain character less fun just because there's something big down the line. How do you expect me to care about them if you... Yeah, I think that's also a thing, a problem that I'm having. And like, when I say like, I love, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna say it again. I love Eren and Mikuru. They're very fun to watch on a weekly basis, but I don't like how they are not touching on those topics on those two. It takes me away from the show a little bit because Anna comes from a different timeline. She comes from not a different timeline. She comes from the future, and she doesn't talk about the future. And that is a choice that the team has made. And I feel like every time she talks about the future, there's a reason for that in the show, and we need to pay attention to that. But ultimately, her not missing her mom much, not mentioning her mom much, it feels like it's lacking something in her character. You know, every time I watch Anna in action, I feel like there's something missing there because of that. And that is a choice that the team has made. I know this is going to come later, but they should have at least introduced more of that in the show. And the same with Mikuru. But I think Mikuru is another case because her things are already brought up, but she doesn't talk about them. It's different than Anna, that Anna had opportunities to talk about them and she chose not to. But even with Mikuru, I feel like they are kind of like missing the beat in this aspect of her character. That's the only grip I have with Star Detective right now in relation to those two characters. It is coming. I know it is coming, but it's just weird. Very weird how their development is being in the show. It's just weird to me, especially when we're talking about PreCure, because we're talking about PreCure. PreCure is so... The characters in PreCure in general are so well-rounded when it comes to their own feelings and how they deal with their feelings. And I feel like they are delivering, in Anna and Mikuru's case, in them as detectives. They are really hitting the nail. They are very good detectives, and they didn't like just become good detectives. You know, they learned how to be it, and they have learned things, getting to a point that in episode 24 they are gorgeous detectives. They are amazing detectives. They can solve the cases, And I am vibing with that a lot, but I need more on their human sides too, you know? Still waiting for a happiness charge Otona. Me too, girl. I want one. I feel like the Makoto Jewel splitting is what made her memories get lost. Split the memories away, split the investigativeness, split the determination into different people. I like it. I like it. Brandon, thank you for being a member for 19 months. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thinking he knows everything with his dumb little book and stuff can send his ass. Oh my god. In my honest opinion, I feel like she's getting done dirty so far. Not only is she too similar to Anna, not only that, but she suffers from getting too little episodes. Yeah, on that side, I have to agree. I think Anna got more episodes that are focused on Anna than Mikuru. How did Usonoir got Eclair's Makoto Jewel? When did he get it? He got the Makoto Jewel in that battle. It definitely was in that battle. I feel like after she destroyed the Makoto Jewel, the big Makoto Jewel, she probably got detransformed, and that's where she lost her. That's the moment she lost her memory, and that's when he was able to snatch her Makoto Jewel, and he used her Makoto Jewel to bribe Arcana Shadow to work with him. Don't at me, but I think the reason Mikuru and Anna aren't as developed is because Ruruka is a priority in this season. Geocub, thank you. Thank you very much. How many months? 7 months. Amazing. Good night, Marianne. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, Keto, I think I understand where you come from, but I think Ruruka is being developed in her own way. But the thing is, there were other opportunities. They were not focusing on Ruruka. They could have focused a little bit more on this, on Anna and Mikuru. And like episode 17 was such a missed opportunity, girl. Like episode 17 was focused on Anna. Anna had the opportunity to bring what was inside her heart. That was the whole scenario that Kurea told her. That was the lesson of the episode. And she shared nothing. She just cried a little bit. And then after what Kurea told her, like, you need to be true to your heart. You need to. And she was like, oh, okay, thank you. And she wasn't real with her heart. You know, like there were opportunities and they did not use that. And those opportunities were not used for Ruruka. You know, they were lost. What if Shushutan is the Makoto Jewel? But yeah, I do agree that Ruruka gets the development that we are accustomed to see in cures in general, that those two are not. I'm back. The movie I saw is live action Moana. What did you feel? I know it's getting lots of criticism. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but still. Anyways, let me get the arts ready. And before we do the arts, I have a little announcement to make. I will do it together with the arts for you to see the screen. There are lots of arts today, and I'm like wasting time. But it's not wasting time. We need to discuss things, right? That's what we're doing the streams for. We're here to share. And you know, I feel like here is a place that we are able to do so and still say, oh, I love the season. Because I love Star Detective. Girl, I'm vibing with the season so much. I love it. And please don't get me wrong. I like stressing this out. I have criticisms over everything and I still love them, okay? So I love Star Detective and I'm going to keep on loving it. I'm going to keep on praising it. And I'm going to keep on saying certain things that I don't vibe with that much as well. I want to befriend Agasane. It's a good movie. Girl, I'm curious as to what Agus Lane. In recent seasons, I feel like there's always that one cure in each season that barely gets any attention. Can I be honest and say that this has always happened, and this was worse than it is nowadays? That's what I think, at least. But yeah, there's always one. But I feel like it was worse at the beginning. I don't know. I might be wrong, but it's like every time I think of seasons like Sweet, for example, I'm like, Rhythm Girl, I'm sorry you got nothing. The only thing Rhythm got in this season was melody. Girl, and I feel a little sorry for her. Girl, I'm scared. There's a fifth Star Detective Cure. Ooh, I want to befriend Goemon. I love Goemon. If I was writing, I would make the OP Gato and Negasene interact and become friends. That would be nice. That would be nice. Do you think Niji and Negasene are the same type of fairy as Shushutan? Because Niji and Negasene can shapeshift into anyone, just like how Shushutan can transform into anything. Maybe. Maybe. I didn't think about it, but that might be a thing. That might be a thing. I did not think about it, but it makes sense, right? It makes sense. I think, girl, what? I think that it can be true. It's because the Ruruka also can also do it, but she does it with the gloss, right? Even though we didn't see her doing it with Anna, there's also this possibility. Girl, I'm going to do the art section in batches. Because as I said, there's a lot of them. So I'm going to do the Discord ones first. And then I'm going to move on to Blue Sky and then Instagram. I think I can do Blue Sky and Instagram together because they are not that, there aren't that many. Okay, so just one thing before I do it. When I close my eyes, everything is... How's the game? How's the game? Who's winning? Everything is crystallized. Da-da-da-da. Give Agasane a buddy. I think that, but I think Niji doesn't get much either when it comes to interactions. I think it's more Goemon. Agasane uses makeup. Agasane uses makeup. That's the difference. That's right. That's right. That's probably not her fairy power. That's true. And Niji is able to change, like, whoop, out of nowhere. We don't know if that is Shushutan's power, but there's going to be queer people wish got more attention, but even with things in advance that aren't affected by COVID and delays, it's going to happen. Of course, you can't change the story so late. I think 4 cures is enough since we still haven't gotten enough for 2 main leads. Oh, it's tied. I guess I need something. I don't know why the female villains of PreCure have been so one note recently. Recently? Anyways, before we start the art section, and as I said, I'm going to go over the Discord one, the ones that were sent to me on Discord first, and then we do a second section with the arts from Blue Sky and Insta, okay? So first, let me just do a little announcement. I was supposed to do this at the beginning of the stream, but OBS crashed and my head was like, girl, let me tell you something. I have created a secondary channel here on YouTube, and now I am starting a second journey as Cinnamon After Dark. Yay. But this is not going to be that different than Magical Cinnamon, but I have decided to change things a little bit. I am going to keep on doing Magical Cinnamon, obviously, as I've always done, but from now on, Magical Cinnamon is going to be exclusively related to PreCure. So this is going to be a 100% PreCure channel. I'm not going to erase out the other videos or anything, but from now on, it is going to be 100% PreCure. Okay, and the other channel is going to be about the other magical girls. And I'm going to start the other channel with Nanoha. Nanoha has already started, but I haven't started watching it because I want to cover it on the channel. So I'm going to do my Nanoha videos there. And the videos that I want to do for Ray Earth, from Mahoiku, from the second part of Lulu to Lily are all going to be on the other channel. So I would be very thankful if you could subscribe to it. I'm going to leave a link on the chat. If you are interested, obviously, in other magical girls, other content about magical girls in general, and not only PreCure, because if you're here only for PreCure, that's obviously great, and that's going to be the point of Magical Cinnamon. I feel like this is why Magical Cinnamon exists. It is because of PreCure, and so it is going to be a PreCure exclusive channel from now on. But Cinnamon After Dark exists now, and it is going to be a channel about other magical girls. Girl, it's way too hot. I can't. And so yeah, I'm starting with Nanoha, and I can do more. Like I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit free to do other videos without thinking too much about, oh, there's PreCure stuff that takes precedent and everything. And I have been wanting to do this separation for a little while. So now we have Cinnamon After Dark on YouTube. So I would be very thankful if you could subscribe. Anyways, let us do the arts. And during the week, at some point during the week, I will start doing the Nanoha videos. I am obviously going to prioritize PreCure because there's a lot of PreCure stuff coming this week, next week, and the week after with Cure Eclair. So obviously the focus is going to be here. This weekend, there is the day video, the episode video, and then there's Cinephiles with the day. The last one, I don't know if it's the last one or if I'm going to do another one before episode 25, like gathering all of the infos that we have from all characters and analyzing everything together. I really don't know if I'm going to do it, but let's wait and see. Anyways, let us start the art section with Aquatic. Oh, wait a second. Let me do something. Let me pin it. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Girl, it's very hot. Anyways, did I pin? Yes, I did. Oh my god. Okay, so Aquatic is bringing us... What was HN, Ellie, and Candy look like when they were magical girls? So it's a little inspo. And then we have Mary Evergreen. Mary Evergreen is a Christian tomboy who was bullied by her hometown to a breaking point and made a wish to seek revenge by justice and torture, becoming Cure Bunny, the cheerleader of pop music. I love it. I mean, it's not that I love the torturing story and wish, but I love the name and I love the pop music Cure idea. Girl, the weapon, I love it. The ribbons are huge. Very nice. Here is Cure Bunny with kind of a tragic story. And now we have another. Ethan, a shut-in boy whose dream of becoming an idol till zombie apocalypse happened and he was infected. Out of desperation, he made a wish to box up the painful memories, becoming Pure Harmony, the angel of classical music. Yet, the wish made him a hollow husk of zombie idol who's permanently happy, boxing away his true self. Ow, that's a tragic, tragic story. You know what this reminded me of? Girl, I love this visual. This reminds me of Neela from League of Legends. She is the aspect of happiness, and she is happy all the time. And that made her a maniac, that made her become a maniac because she needs to be happy all the time. It's crazy. Like she's battling and she's laughing and she's whipping people and she's like, ha, ha, ha. That's bizarre. And bizarre in a good way. And I love the designs. Very, very nice. And now we are moving on to our friend Pinkberry, who is bringing us Baby Colors and their fantastic album. First up, we have Soap, the pink. Love this. Microphone, purple. Pickle. Is this green or is this blue? And Knife. Oh my god, is this blue or is this green? And the cover of their album, Baby Colors Fantastic Limit album. Very nice. And Pinkberry is also bringing us her edits of Aipri with Himari, Mitsuki, and Tsumugi. Oh, her face. And this is Otome. I think Otome celebrated her birthday. Yes. 7-7. Na 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 na. Happy Lovely Glow Day. June 27. This is the Lovely Glow Day. It's been a little while, but we haven't streamed. Oh, I didn't. Happy Independence Day. And in here we have Gelatin's birthday, June 29, and Subaru's birthday as well from Aipri. And a little bit more on Aipri edits from Himari, Mitsuki. No. Yeah, Mitsuki and Tsumugi. And Chi, my queen. And a little bit more on the queens. I know Pinkberry loves them. And now we are moving on to some memes. This time it is from Metaverse. I love Meitante PreCure. Girl. Okay, they look. This is Korea. I'm sorry. I don't know where those characters are from. But they are cute. And they really look similar. Girl, who is this? Mikuru. Ruruka. Is this they look I mean the blue-haired girl, the blue-haired woman looks like she is from Fire Emblem. Is that it? Kusanagi Nene. Dangang Nonpa. Okay. Not Iroha. Girl, I can't. And this is the artwork that Metaverse did and we were sharing earlier. This is Nodoka with the Pride Visibility flag. No. Disability Pride flag. This, as we were saying earlier, July is Disability Pride Month, and this is a very important thing. I feel like this is something, and as I said, I did not know. And I think it's always very important for us to advocate for disability rights and accessibility and knowledge in general, because I feel like there are certain disabilities that we don't know how to deal with. There are certain disabilities that we are expected to deal with in public spaces, for example, and we don't know. There are hidden disabilities, and I feel like it's important for us to read, it's important for us to seek information when it comes to disabilities in general, so that it makes it easier for everybody and it makes it possible for everyone to live life, and to be able to reach any place that they want to, and like maybe physically speaking or intellectually speaking. I think it's a very important thing. So thank you, Metaverse, for doing this amazing Nodoka art celebrating Disability Pride Month, which is July. So let's keep informing ourselves. Let's keep hearing disabled people and what they have to say, and how they feel their accessibility should come, right? So yeah, that's a very, very nice thing. So thank you very, very much for this amazing artwork. Love this. And this is a very, very beautiful thing that the Tanabata tree that Metaverse's family is doing. This, I don't know if you guys know the Tanabata legend, but in a specific date of July, we write our wishes on pieces of paper like this, and we tie it on a tree. And it is a very interesting legend. It's the moment in which the Orihime and I forgot the other name, they meet. It's the only time of the year they meet. And during this time, we are able to ask for the things we wish for. And this is their family tree with the wishes from people, special wishes, and the very beautiful thing. And I'm happy to say that my wish is here too. I love this. Thank you, Metaverse, for letting me participate. And now we are moving on to Omikyu. Omikyu is giving us her, that is on the KQ line. She's waiting for her. Oh, she's taking the metro for her debut. Ooh. Okay, she's coming. It's taking her quite some time, but she's coming. Very nice. We also have this one, which is Madoka's new design for Walpurgis Night Rising, the new movie. I am so curious. And this is for last week, okay? Our cursed Pochitan of the week, girl. No, this is this week's stuff. I'm sorry. This is this week's cursed Pochitan. I am scared, honey. Moving on, we still have Omikyu. Now, those are last week's arts. We have a very, very cute Eclair. Love this style. This is very adorable. And we also have this. Kira Eclair, is that you? Hey, Shushutan, do you hear that? Or is it just me? Hey guys, it's me, Shushutan from Start. No way. Look at that. Look at Duduka. Don't leave her alone. Don't leave her alone. Oh my god, Banana, you're seeing BTS. That's so nice. Hello, Shay. And then girl. I think I need to lay down. I really need to lay down after this. Girl, I can't. I cannot. Moving on to Crearia. Crearia is bringing us a little bit of celebration for the International Horse Day. So this is Shay with his horse plushie. Very nice. And Shay as a pony. Girl, that's insane. And we also have Welcome to Art Fight. Some art attacks on Art Fight that Crearia did. This is a World Cup theme art from the Art Fight and a Pride Month collab that Crearia did with other artists. I can see Cookie here. Very nice. Lots of different styles together. And they're watching the World Cup. Oh my god. Very cool. Shay is serving. Very nice. And now we are gonna go to Dogendola. Dogendola is giving us Doom Duty. Girl, this is hurting me. This is hurting me. Look at her face. Look at their faces looking at each other. Girl, I'm gonna cry. But we have more. Remember the fake episode title from episode 25? They don't know I'm Cura Eclair. I don't know that I'm Cura Eclair. This is everything. I love it. What if Curea isn't Eclair? This is going to be the reaction. Because, girl, after everything that happened in last week's episode, honey, and we have some more from Rogendola. We have them. Girl, this is so adorable. I cannot deal. Curea with her hair like this. No. Aww. The Eclair butterfly. Girl. Them. And them. This is so adorable. Girls are so big. So scary. And then, now we're moving on to Sophia. And Sophia did some memes. If you look like this, DM me immediately. And girl, I feel like Sophia is trying to attack me with those memes. But I just have to say I agree with the meme itself, so I can't be that angry. You know? This is me, okay? This is me. I love my husband Kabaton. And boyfriend reveal. I can't, girl. I love it. And Sophia is making me angry. And Stormcloud is making me hungry. Look at this. Stormcloud has said, Stormcloud Brawler here. Celebrated my 18th birthday earlier this week and baked a very special cake. Stormcloud. This isn't allowed in this stream. I don't know if you know that. Sophia, I'm sorry. They are the best memes ever. Cabal Dawn. This is everything, Stormcloud, and we're gonna sing for you at the end of the stream. And last one from Discord. Where is it? Oh, it's a little down. No. I hate when I'm streaming and Discord enters stream thing. Oh, no. Found it. Koyama-san sent us this art because today is today's time to shine. Are you guys ready for today's episode? I know I am. And we have this one too. True. Let me just try to see if I can do one thing, which is a video, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't play here. I'm gonna try later because there was a little video from Rogenrola. I'm gonna try to play it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do so. Anyways, let me just go back to this screen so that I can get stuff from Blue Sky. If your art was on Discord and I did not show it, please send it. Remind me, send me a message there saying like, you forgot mine, because I might have forgotten. Here. This one. Okay, so we have here Fufa Mimi. Let's see what Fufa Mimi is bringing us. Oh, we're having more entertainment PreCure. I love it. And they have Insta to go to as well. Let's go over. Am I on the right? Oh, yes, I am. So we have Geronimo. We have Cookie. And we also have Turquoise. Okay. Here and here. Right. And then we also have Kelly. And Bread Clone. Wait. Girl, I'm a little scared of what Callie has sent me. But we're gonna do it anyways. We start from in Maho, right? Let me see if I can find Maho here. Canvas so slow to load. Anyways, let's go. Starting on Instagram, we have. Let's see. We're starting with Geronimo. Geronimo is giving us Komori Arashi cures Stormy. She is 14 years old. She is from Under Empire. She lives with Kabaton. Girl. My queen. Komori is Sada's rival. She's known for being a bit selfish and loud. She thinks it's somewhat funny to do petty things to others. But after becoming friends with the girl, she starts to be more empathetic to others. Even if her personality is still a bit erratic, she works on being the best version of herself. Oh, that's adorable. Girl. What a gorgeous design. Love this. She's based around green skies from when a store is coming on weather and ballerinas. Specifically the dark swan. I love her hair. And this is her sky tone. Oh my god, I love. Oh, honey. She's everything. Girl, she is everything to me. Anyways, moving on, we have Cookie. Cookie is bringing us Kurea, the little butterfly thingy. I love it. We also have Nana, who celebrated her birthday earlier this week. And we have Day, who is coming to shine in today's episode. Are you guys ready for Day? My favorite Eclair candidate. Ooh, look at who's here. Bread cologne. And then we also have Turquoise, who asked me to show their artwork of Cure Blossom. Hello everyone, here's my new fan art of Cure Blossom, Hanazaki Tsubomi from Heartcatch. It's been a year or so since I drew Tsubomi previously, so this is her classic outfit. The cross laces and open back design are iconic. Very, very beautiful. Love the eyes. Oops. Very dynamic pose too. Love this. Very, very cool. Now for Fufo Mimi, we are going for Entertainment PreCure. So we've seen them last week. So it's Cure Charm, Cure Encore, Cure Console, Cure Photo, Cure Go, right? So here we have Entertainment PreCure. An evil organization known as Algorithm Bureau wants to keep the world marketable for profit. Girl. Oh my god, they delete small gathering places and less popular hobbies from existence. Okay. Cure Charm. 14-year-old girl who loves magic tricks ever since a musician comforted her when she was crying in the audience at a circus show. That's very sweet. That's very nice. Yuntanza Satsuki, Cure Font, Cure Photo, Cure Font. I'm sorry. Yuntanza Satsuki is a 15-year-old girl who loses herself in stories a bit too vividly. Rather than reading quietly than most, she's been kicked out of almost every library for being a loud reader. She'll yell when the protagonist is in danger, gasp when there's heated romance or rivalry, and even cheer if an enemy's defeated. That's very sweet. Kyokuhara Tsugumi, Cure Encore. Cure Encore by the handle Tsushan on Cure Sta and Cure Tube is aiming to be a top idol, but doesn't want to be a typical idol performer. Tsugumi's idol dream is to specifically be a cosplay idol, dressing up as different anime or game characters she likes and doing performances as those characters. Oh, this is very nice. Izako Riria, Cure Console. Izako Riria enjoys video games, but is often met with claims that she's cheating on not engaging with them properly, due to how she enjoys them. Riria, preferring to find every glitch and bug possible in her games, often breaks her save files beyond repair, but it's the way she enjoys them best. Lastly, Katsunami Hayami, Cure Goal. Hayami enjoys her time at local skate park, but unlike most of the skateboarders, bikers, and scoot riders there, she's on rollerblades in dresses and blouses, and it's not an unpopular choice, but it's certainly less common to spot than the rest there. Ooh, it's very interesting because they all have something peculiar about the way they enjoy their hobbies. It's very on brand, right? So if you want to read everything, go to hoshizoramiyuki.bluesky.social at Blue Sky to read everything related to Entertainment PreCure. That is very interesting. And the other one, let's celebrate July's Disability Pride Month with PreCure. Had Cannons. Homare as a cane user due to figure skating injury. Uta with narcolepsy. Nozomi with several learning disabilities. Nodoka with chronic fatigue due to past illness. Also eat cold treats since it's July. Very cute. I love this. I love this drawing. Adorable. Very, very nice. Moving on to... No. Where do I move on now? Okay. Girl. Callie has been... Girl, this doesn't load. See? This doesn't load. But anyways, Callie sent me this. Teaching Leo about AO3. Should I continue? PreCure fanfic. Learning about AO3. Kaito realizes one thing. He's in love with his best friend Kazuma. AO3 was founded 18 years ago in 2008. It launched a year later in 2009. It was beta until April 20. Girl, what? When wanting to write fanfics, you must have an account, and if you don't, you only read as a guest. There are tags, relationships, characters when writing a fanfic, alongside the warnings, rating, and the category, which is if the relationship's male, male, female, male, blah, blah. Multi or other. We also have the languages. Okay. The users. There are currently 10 million users. Girl, people really love fanfics, don't they? There are 17 million works. And the fandoms, 77. Girl, I can't read numbers in English. 77,000 fandoms? Infamous AO3 shutdown. Back in July, AO3 was targeted by another country as AO3 is an American registration as well as its sexual and LGBT plus content on their platform. The site attackers demanded 3K in Bitcoin. Oh my god. The next day the attack ended. Ooh, that's good. Most popular AO3 fic. The most popular fanfic is All the Young Dudes by MS King Bean 89 with over 19 million hits. As it's a serious I'm sorry. I mean, nothing wrong with a slow burn. I think it's a slow burn. Nothing wrong with a werewolf, but everything wrong with Harry Potter. Ooh, Levy. Oh my god, 6 days of working. That's insane. 72 months, Levy. That's basically a lifetime. Thank you very much for being a member for so long. Hope you're resting well. Now we've reached the end of the presentation, and I hope that Leo has learned a lot about AO3, alongside how many of us use AO3 and how it's impacted our lives. I'm older than AO3. Girl, I was reading. I'm older than AO3. I'm older than Wattpad. I'm older than AO3. No, I'm not. I'm just 16. Just joking. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing. And it's very nice. I think it was a very knowledgeable piece to know like the basics of AO3. Thank you for not bringing me that down into a rabbit hole. Moving on, we have Bread Clone, or Rain Branch, by the way, on Blue Sky. Art Fight has made me so happy. I love to draw characters and get my characters drawn. Here's my first 4 attacks. These are my friends OC's Henry and Buddle. They are in a fun friendship pose because they are friends in my heart. That's very cute. Oh, they're very nice drawings. Oh, antennas. Antennae. 2 characters, Malcolm and Solstice. Talking over coffee. Adorable. Oh. Huygens reading a blue book. Beautiful. Love the hair. Oh my god, this is everything. A bust of Ruwaida. The hood is a matching teal color to the sleeves and color on her top. Girl, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love this. Breadclone also shared this one, Danganronpa's Break. I miss them. Girl, I remember I used to be a big Danganronpa fan. Like in the anime. I used to watch the anime, but I don't remember a thing. Artwork showcase, Levy. Yes, that's true. Do you have something to show, Levy? I remember you sent something. Okay, I will share after. So these are Fuyuhiko and Peko. Very nice drawing. But as I said, I don't remember much of Danganronpa. I remember, like, the first season is the one I remember the most, and I remember I played the game as well. And then the other ones are like a blank in my mind. I need to either play the games or watch the season. But the season was I remember the season was very confusing. Moving on, we have Breadclone again with Duduka, this beautiful drawing of Duduka, the lily, and the butterfly. Look at that. Danganronpa is very confusing. I don't recommend people get into it, but I was super into it in 2020. I remember I liked the anime a lot. I like the world from Danganronpa. It's very nice. And Levi has sent us some arts for us to check as well. Here we have artworks. This is from Naomi. And this was done. This is an artwork that Levi commissioned. And this is another one from the Hoseki no Kuni universe and the OCs that they have created in this universe. And last but not least, we have this artwork, very nice as well. Oh, the Quincy, Joanna, that Levi has as an OC as well. Very, very beautiful artwork. Thank you, Levi, for sharing. Callie, let's see if it loaded more. I don't know if Canva is the one that's slow, but okay, I think we can check a few more before the stream finishes. We have our dear Mirai, our dear Diko, and seeing the images side by side, you can really see how they grow after they transform, right? And our baby. We checked them. We checked them. Okay, this is the one that we need to check. Kira Kira, PreCure, Anamodo. We have Cure Whip, Cure Custard. Oh my god. Cure Custard, Cure Gelato. I love the lions here. Oh my god, so cute. Oh, look at her. My queen, Macaron. Chocolat. And the color queen, Cure Parfait. Moving on, we have Judio. Judio is here. Curiel. Oh, nice. Curiel. Cure Unjay. Oh my god, the angels. Cure Etoile. Emiru. And Dudu. Angry. And now start Winkle. Have Cure Star. Cure Milky. Love the milky color, girl. Such a beautiful tone. Oh, interpreter. Very nice. For Soleil. Mexican flag. Oh, girl, I love this. My queen. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Celine. And Cosmo. That doesn't want to load. Let us stop at Cosmo for today. We're continuing on with the collages from Kelly in Cure Grace next week. Yay. I forced my sister and her boyfriend to watch the first 2 episodes of Kira Kira. My sister was not impressed. Impress her. This season needs to impress her. Gacha Life. Kelly, I did not see that. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, you sent it now. Okay. Girl. I am speechless. I am speechless. I can't. Oh, Enjoy, you have arts too. Let me... Enjoy, send them to me. Send them to me, because I have a hard time searching for things. Let me see if I can... Oh, okay, I found her profile. Searching for things on Blue Sky. It sucks. But on Twitter, it sucked too. Anyways, let's check. Are you Cure Eclair? Star Detective PreCure episode 24. I know I did more decoration in the skeleton. Oh my god. Dia de los Muertos. Lots of days. They are scared, honey. Oh my god. So once I asked Cure Cinnamon, aka Leo Magical Cinnamon, what should I draw for Pride Month? They said, Cure Chocolate, Cure Macaron, Cure and Cure Neptune. I tried to make them in big forms with each other, but I ended up making them plush balls. Girl, enjoy. Let me save this in my Cure Cinnamon file, in my Cure Cinnamon folder. I cannot. Look at them. Girl. The Kabaton hat, girl, I can't. This is such a beautiful drawing. Enjoy, I love this. Oh my god, what a beautiful cinnamon this is. I love it. I love this. And last but not least, oh, here's her holding the Eclair candidates after last week's episode. No one wants to be an Eclair candidate any longer. It feels like she is decorated for Christmas, like lights off, lights up. I love it. And last week's episode drawing, Kurea. What a beautiful drawing this is. I love this. And enjoy, thank you very much for this one, girl. I love it. It's so adorable. I love this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Levy, what is PIT? Is it some sort of taxes that you have to pay? Here in Brazil, whenever we receive our salary, before we receive our salary, we have to pay our retirement. We pay like a percentage of our salary goes to retirement, like automatically, even if you can't opt out of it, which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. So like it's going to be used for something. So it's good. Anyways, guys, it is almost time to finish the stream. Just a little reminder, there is a new Magical Cinnamon channel, which is not Magical Cinnamon, it is Cinnamon After Dark, which is a channel that I'm going to focus on other Magical Girl conversations. I'm going to talk about other Magical Girl shows. The link for the channel is here. I'm going to start posting on this channel sometime during this week, during next week. This week is almost ending, which is after everything I do here for the episodes of the weekend and everything related to the Rei episode and also the Cinephiles on Canada Day, which is the Eclair candidate for today. And also, obviously, Magical Cinnamon will always be the priority because PreCure is the priority every time. Anyways, babies, thank you so much for being here on the stream. Big episode today, big episode next week. If we have any news this week, during the week, maybe the toys are getting revealed, maybe we're going to see them. I am definitely going to quickly update you guys over everything. Okay, so thank you very much for being here today, and I will see you next week. Canada Rei. Oh my god, stop that Geocub. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being on the stream. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you very much for supporting Magical Cinnamon. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the views this week. It's been a very good week for Magical Cinnamon. So I am very thankful. Have a great rest of the weekend. Drink lots of water. I did not drink too much water during stream today, which is wrong in my part. Drink lots of water in your house, in your home, at work, at school, wherever you are. Don't forget to drink lots of water and also root for Shiruku to be Eclair. Bye bye.